In this video, we will talk about the area chart. So area chart is very similar to the line chart. The only difference is that it will also cover the area below that line. We can see these two charts. This is the line chart and this is the area chart. So the graph is similar, but the area has been covered in this area chart. Meanwhile, the line chart has only the line. So sometimes the area chart is better representation of your data. Now, if we want to create an area chart for this table, which has sales of shirts, pants and others for each quarter of a year. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and the fourth quarter. Now, if I want to create this chart from this table, let's add the series in this chart. So we have this chart and let's add series. So we have shirts, let's add pants as well. So if I add pants, now this is the data series of pants. As you can see, pants has been added and we have shirts versus pants. So we will change the title later, but let's visualize the data first. Let's make it a little big. Now, as you can see, these are the pants and this is the shirt. Now let's add another series. So if I add the others as well, and now as you can see, this is the others. Now this is the area chart. This is the sale of shirts for the quarter. So for quarter 1, it was around 500. For quarter 2, it was above 500, between 500 and 1000. For quarter 3, it was around 1000. Then it becomes almost equal to 1000 in quarter 4. So this is how shirts has been sold. Now for pants were above 1000, so around 1200. So it is 1243 for quarter 1. Then it goes down and then it goes above 1300 in the fourth quarter. Similarly, we have others, which is around 500, above 500 for the first quarter, and it goes down and then it goes up for the fourth quarter. Now this is our area chart. Let's change the title, customize chart axis. So I will use shirt versus, I will remove it. I will just use sales and press enter. Now this is the normal area chart. If I want to use standard or stack chart, so this is a stack chart. So it will give me the sum of the values. So for the shirts, the blue ones are shirts. So these are the shirts around 500. Then we have pants and the combination of shirts and pants will be around 1700. So 1200 plus 400, it is around 1700. Now, as you can see, the combination of shirts, pants and others will go above 2000. So this is the stacked one. Now you can also use 100% as well. So if I use 100%, it will show me the 100%, and we can compare that here in the first quarter, pants were high. Then in the second quarter, as I can visualize, the shirts were high, or the shirts or pants are almost similar, but in the data, we can see pants were high. In the third quarter, we can see that shirts is the maximum, the pants is after shirt, and then the others is minimum. So this is how we can visualize data as well. So as you can see in third quarter, you can see that shirt is going above, but the values are less than what it was in fourth quarter for shirts, pants and others as well. This has the maximum value, but as you can see, this graph takes the peak in third quarter because it is only showing the 100% of all these three. So it is showing me the percentage of what percentage of 100%. So if I add this in the third quarter, it add up to be 100%. So what percentage of 100% is 897? So it is this around 50%. Then what percentage of 100% is 621? So it is around, so I will have to subtract it from 50% to 70, I guess 80%. So this is how you can use the 100% chart. Now in our Excel video, we have also seen how to convert this graph into a 3D graph so that we can see the volume of each and every sales. But in Google Sheet, we cannot create a 3D area chart. We can also create 3D column charts or 3D pie charts in Google Sheet. So we will talk about pie charts in our coming videos, but this is all about area chart. So you can format it as well. We have seen how we can format it in our earlier videos. You can add legends, you can change the legends, you can change the series, you can add data points. So if I want to add data points, as you can see, these are the data points for my shirts. If you want to apply it to all, you can add to all. So these are the data points for all. You can also change it to opacity. You can also change the opacity. So this is how you can format it as well. You want to change the horizontal axis, you can change it. So go to this charts and axis. If you want to add a title, so horizontal axis, let's add a title here as quarters. So we have the quarters here. You can also increase the font size. Let's add 16. It is good. So this is how you can also format it as well. You can try it formatting by yourself. We know how to format it. Try it by yourself and see how you can play around it. Now we will move to the next type of chart. Thank you.